To Porter. Here comes the screen.
Watch out, watch out. Here comes screen, here comes screen.
Levine. Stuffs it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Into the front court comes Smith. The deficit now up to 13. Batum to Rozier. Here comes the screen. Off the penetration, almost, but no good.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
To Young. Beyond the arc for three. Not getting the bounce. Across the timeline, it's Rozier. His guys trail by 13. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Terry Rozier. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First free throw is good. And he makes them both.
Oh, you've been in the gym, huh?
Chicago with the possession.
Your world, your world.
To Porter. Otto Porter. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Batum. Off the assist.
Probably option 3 right there in the court, but every player is a threat. No excuse for that easy bucket.
To Zach Levine. Young. Here comes the screen. To Wendell Carter. Young. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. Hornets right now in possession. To Nick Batum. Probing the defense. To Rozier. And count the basket inside.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
To Porter. Otto Porter, very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
To Markkanen. Porter. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Rozier with it. Final minute to play in this third quarter. Batum against Porter. Able to convert inside.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
And the finish at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Rozier into the front court. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Markkanen. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
The 7th pick overall, Lauri Markkanen had an exquisite rookie season. Ending the year, all-rookie first team. Even executive VP John Paxson of the Bulls organization referred to him as the cornerstone of the franchise.
Thaddeus Young swats it. Thaddeus Young able to recover with the block. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Thaddeus Young. That misses with 3 seconds left. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Desperation shot here from half court. 3 quarters down. Nice cushion for the Bulls. Hornets with the first possessions here in the 4th quarter. They're looking up at a big margin. And that, Jay, shouldn't come as a surprise to many.
Well, for them to have a chance to win, I'm glad they brought their A game in their backpacks here to the arena, but that's not enough. They need their A-plus game, and they need to execute down the stretch. You need to throw everything in the bag at them in order to win this game.
To Porter. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
And look out.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
It's Chicago ball to Porter. Takes stock of the floor. Short jumper won't go down.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Young. To Wendell Carter. Young off the mark.
I'm here. I got ball. Play some D.
Now ready to shoot at the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Bulls with the basketball. To Wendell Carter. Cody Zeller tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To Rozier. Here comes the screen. Short jumper stays out.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. Gets it in the left corner. Levine to Young. Screen coming. 5 seconds to shoot. Trying to cash in. A shot by Young, no good. To Beasley. Michael Beasley with the slam.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
The assist from number 1.
Got it. Good trap, good trap.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Now a timeout coming here from the Hornets coach as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now.
Number 2, Martin Williams. Stepping in for the Chicago Bulls, number 14.
To Rozier. Beasley. Oh, Carter with the rejection.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Here comes the screen. It's no good. Great defense. Bulls with the rock. To Levine. Thaddeus Young. 3 for 6 now.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Oh, you can't do that.
A simple touch foul.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Five to shoot. Goes to the left side. To Rozier. Fires the 3. No good. Count the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Deep 2 there, won't go. The Bulls take this one as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.